Cardinals, Patriots, coming up on EA Sports, getting set for today's Week 12 matchup.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end. Because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running it.
The Patriots take it from the 23. Tackle made by Ray that time. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, staying patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
And Edelman can't hold on that time. With that, let's take a look at the Patriots offense. This is one of the better offensive units we've seen in the NFL in years. The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt. Well, that's a rough way to get the game started, isn't it, Phil? Come out and throw an early pick.
Oh, it is. It's a terrible way to start for the quarterback and everybody involved, but I'll tell you this, I think it was a terrible call. So the quarterback, when the play's not there, throw it away. He took a chance, and that's why it was intercepted.
Johnson's in the backfield, single back set. Thomas is lined up, 2 tight ends set. Larry Fitzgerald has the catch. And now we'll look at the Cardinals offense, starting with the offensive line. This is a team that runs the football and runs it well. First in the NFL in rushing yards per game.
2nd down and 7. Has the grab.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
Tackle made by Jones that time. And now here's the Patriots. Defense stacks up. It's thanks to this unit that in the takeaway, giveaway category, they rank top 10 in turnover differential. Inside the 20 now at the 19. Johnson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
2nd down and 10.
Shung's all over the ball carrier.
The Cardinals think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on 2nd down. And what do? They lose a couple of yards. Now you have 3rd long. You better be careful in this situation.
The Cardinals now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations.
3rd down and 13. Slashes to the left side. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
No one's going to get him now. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen. One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks we saw down the field and the speed of the kick returner. Touchdown.
The Patriots getting ready for the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Cardinals put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. First down at the 20. Now makes the move to the right. Johnson's tackled down at the 22.
Johnson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down coming up.
The Cardinals come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Thomas is back in shotgun formation. Still on his feet. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. The Cardinals from the 32. Brings it in. Johnson's tackled right at the 35.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Thomas going to take it from the gun. Thomas is unable to find his target that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Third down on the way. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
John Brown has the catch. On his way. And Brown is stopped there.
What a good throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Look at the speed. But, hey, good hustle by the defense. Tackle him right before he gets into the end zone.
First down here. That was a big gainer. Now force it across for the touchdown.
If the defense is not going to play for the quarterback sneak, then make them pay for it. Take advantage of it. That's what the offense did. The quarterback took advantage.
It's good. The Cardinals getting ready to kick it off. He's got a chance to return this one.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Pass is intercepted. They bring him to the turf. Matthew makes a big play, just like he's been doing his whole career.
Well, he made a lot of big plays down at LSU. Return game, he is awesome doing that, but he's a ball hawk. That's what you describe when you talk about Matthew. Knows how to go and find the football and make those plays.
Jones is all over that offense and brings him down.
Thomas has got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
The Cardinals snap it up at the 26. Brown's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Toss to the outside.
I don't know if that was a good run breaking those tackles or just bad tackling. Whatever it is, they get a few yards.
First down at the 39. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
That leads us to second down. We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in the game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Tries and fails to hook up with Gresham on that pass. On the way, third down. Thomas got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Thomas has got it in the gun. Brown's got it. First down.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
First down at the 26. The reception by John Brown. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2nd and 12. It's caught by Jerron Brown. Third down. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown? When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
That is play number 10 on this drive. 2nd and 10. Johnson's going to secure the handoff. And that gains 1. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
mounting a serious drive. 3rd and 9. It's Gresham. Fights through contact.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Thomas has now completed 4 in a row. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Running right through the trenches. Second down. And now he'll surge ahead.
When you get 3rd goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Nice job up front by the offensive line. They get a good push. Easy for the quarterback to run the sneak and get the touchdown score.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. It'll be a touchback. The Patriots are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. There's a flag right there. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Patterson's got the toss, secures the football. Taken down at the 45.
Patterson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Intercepted. He's brought down.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
The Cardinals ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Set up now at the 36. It's a 2 tight end formation. Johnson's handed the football. Taken down at the 27.
Johnson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 27. Johnson's taking the handoff. Coming to the line at the 30. The Cardinals in the pistol. Second down and 13. The ball is fumbled. Recovery by the offense.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
lucky break to make the recovery, but still, it's third down.
The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Nice catch. Third catch today so far.
The Cardinals put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
First down following the long play.
Set up screen. That's McCourty making the stop.
The Cardinals signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
Only 8 yards to go. Second and goal from the 8. Thomas running over the line. Touchdown.
Anytime the offense is near the goal line, you've got to be alert for the quarterback moving and trying to run with the football. Nobody on the defense is watching the quarterback, and he just scrambles in easily for the touchdown.
The Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. They'll take it at the 20. The Patriots just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Second down and 5. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Gains 11. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in New England on the outskirts of Boston. We'll take a moment to catch our breath. We'll be back shortly to Foxborough for the start of the second half. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Cardinals take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Johnson's lined up in a single back formation. Here's Brown. Collins is in on the tackle.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Thomas now completed his last 7 passes. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside. He'll throw it over the middle. Brown's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
The Cardinals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. One down by Mayo.
Yeah, the draw play, it's been around forever, and it is still a valuable asset to all offenses. Make the defense think pass, you hand it off, you get them retreating, and you can pick up a few extra yards.
The Cardinals take it from the 38. Thomas is going to scramble. Now looking at third down. Looking for some daylight up the middle. They're set to punt it away now. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it.
The Patriots offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Second down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Midway into the third. And it's a reception by Blackman. Gains 12.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First and 10. And it's batted down. Second down after the incompletion. Patterson's the receiver on the screen. It'll be third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Get ready.
Sean Witherspoon has the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10.
Better be careful here. Terrible starting field position here for the offense. Two tight ends on the field here.
And here's the toss. Johnson's met after a gain of 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking a tackle.
Now third and short following the run. Floyd's got it on the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard. First down at the 18. Back to the ground. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Johnson's tackled down at the 38.
Johnson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play. The Cardinals are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. Coming to the line at the 38. Thomas is lining up in the pistol. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Patrick Chung makes the hit.
The Cardinals' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score. The Patriots defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short game.
2nd and goal to go.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd and goal. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
Well, this quarterback is not afraid to score on the goal line, that's for sure. Not afraid about taking a hit from one of those big, mean defensive players. He runs a quarterback sneak and gets a touchdown.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And a touchback.
The Patriots didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but yeah, that was pretty easy.
Garoppolo's ready for the snap, empty backfield. Surveys. LaFell comes away with the reception.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Garoppolo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looking at every option. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
3rd and 5 following the incompletion.
The Patriots line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line.
Stands in the pocket. Witherspoon gets to the quarterback.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Let's go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Patriots turn the ball over on downs.
The Patriots decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. They bring in the extra tight end.
First down at the 38. Johnson's going to secure the handoff. Picks up maybe 3.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They'll go ground.
Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 2. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
It's 3rd down coming up.
The Cardinals will set up. The 28 is the first down line. To the sideline and complete.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Midway through the 4th quarter, this game was already out of reach, but they went ahead and added a field goal to add a little insult to injury.
Well, you listen, this is pro football, man. You know, you got to stop the other team. They didn't do it, so sometimes you deserve to be blown out.
The Patriots come to the line with a bunch set. Patterson's handed the football.
Second down here. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Get ready. Grab 38.
And that's Matthew who almost made the interception. This is 3rd down.
Get ready.
Garoppolo's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Justin Blackmon makes the catch. Blackmon's tackled down at the 45.
That'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Scanning the field. Garoppolo's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Can't complain about the offensive line play that time. Quarterback just not able to make the throw. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Second down and 10. Scans the field, and there's Edelman.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
The Patriots come off a dominating victory a week ago, but the tables have turned now as they're on the side of a lopsided affair here today.
You almost have to look at this game today and say they were overconfident. And if you get overconfident in the NFL, look out, it's going to go the other way.
Edelman with the reception.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Garoppolo's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second and 10. Buchanan's the one who made the big stop.
The Patriots know one of the worst things you could do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have third and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you...
Man, intercepted! That brings the play to an end. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Taylor's tackled down at the 36.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put two hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
Delay of game there after the quarterback did not get the snap in time.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay of games. 5 yards in the NFL, man, that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.
Double tight end formation. Taylor's taking the handoff. And that last play made by Pat Chung.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
it.